Defending the Congress party on a tough wicket tonight, CR Kesavan. Taking on the Congress party is Meenakshi Lekhi. Manoj of the RJD, Professor Mridula Mukhrjee, Professor of Modern History at JNU, Kumar Ketkar, Senior Journalist, Hartosh Singh, Political Editor of the Caravan, and Sankarshan Thakur, Roving Editor of the Telegraph. Welcome to the debate. Now, I don't know what the Congress party is trying to do, Mr. Kesavan. First, you belittle Sardar Patel. You isolate him, marginalize him, and almost humiliate him. You give him the Bharat Ratna in 1991, 20 years after Indira Gandhi, 36 years after Jawaharlal Nehru. And now you want to go around saying, oh, but he's a congressman, he's a congressman. Why did you wake up to the fact that he's a national icon so many years after independence, Mr. Kesavan? And by the way, after the first answer of Mr. Kesavan, it's an open debate. Go ahead, Mr. Kesavan.
Okay. I hope you let me complete my point on the Bharat Ratna, Arnab. First, I think we pay our earnest tributes to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the man who was Bismarck of India, who united all the 562 provinces and was the greatest makers of modern India.
Okay, come to the point.
Second, we also pay our earnest let me pay, it's an important day. Please let us have a say. And we also pay our tribute to Srimati Indira Gandhi ji, the first woman Prime Minister who ushered in the Green Revolution, liberated Bangladesh, and also
come to the point, Mr. Kesavan.
And the line of duty. You know, if talking about the Congress party, let me say this. First, I've set rest to this debate on Bharat Ratna. Today, the BJP is trying to appropriate Sardar Patel, but they can't appropriate his principles because they are the antithesis of what
How
Patel
is it the BJP?
And you know, let me say this. You talk about the BJP and the RSS and what Patel stood for. Patel in 1949 February said, the Hindu Raj is a mad idea. It will kill the soul of India. On the
there
other
you
side,
go. There you go. There you go.
No, let me complete. On the other side, you have Mr. Golwalkar, who said in his bunch of thoughts in his book.
Why don't you answer my question before making your prepared speech?
No, the pretenders are the
Since you've come with the prepared speech, I'll allow you to make it a bit later, but people are saying, no, 1 second. Meenakshi Lekhi is already nodding. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. You're going to answer my question, or should I move on? Are you going to answer my question? Mr. Kesavan, what did I say? I said, is it true or not that you gave Patel the Bharat Ratna 20 years after Indira Gandhi, 36 years after Nehru?
If you read history, I'll tell you, the Bharat Ratna was instituted in 1954. The first awards were given in 1955 to Sri Rajagopalachari.
Mr. Nehru got it in 1955.
To me, the convention till 1966 was nobody who passed before. There was no posthumous awards till 1966. No, it's not just Patel ji. Nothing for even Gopal Krishna Gokhale or Tilak. No, because
and Indira Gandhi. And Indira Gandhi 1971.
Let me complete, Mr. Arnab.
That wasn't posthumous.
There was no posthumous.
1971? 1971? Why was he sidelined?
Please understand what I'm saying.
Why was he sidelined?
Because she liberated Bangladesh.
Oh.
In 1966, Sri Lal Bahadur Shastri passed away. He was given. In 1970,
so his contribution was not good enough.
Even the next year.
So his contribution did not measure up till 1991, and it measures up now. Mr. Kesavan,
the convention of the Bharat
Mr. Kesavan, you have been obsessed with the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty. You've been obsessed with it.
The convention of the Bharat Ratna.
You've been obsessed with the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty.
The convention of the Bharat Ratna was not to give posthumous awards for people who have passed away for a long time. That was what was
really. And what was the convention by which every single government scheme is named after the Nehru-Gandhi family?
Why don't you talk about the Bharat Ratna being given to Nelson Mandela? You conveniently forget it. Even Morarji Desai.
So you'll give the Bharat Ratna to Nelson Mandela, but you won't give it to Sardar Patel till 91.
No, that was posthumous, long gone. Understand the convention. Don't try to twist it, Mr. Arnab. It was given to Morarji Desai, who was the most stringent.
Did you or did you not marginalize Sardar Patel all these years?
Not at all.
Of course you did. Of course you did. I can prove. I've just proven you wrong.
Let me tell you this.
You were perennially obsessed. Now I'm no. 1 second, Mr. Kesavan. Just because you are wrong. 1 minute, Mr. Kesavan. Mr. Kesavan, you know facts are facts, Mr. Kesavan.
I will quote you an article from the Times of India. On October 29 by Mr. Ankur Tiwari. It says Sardar's legacy in shambles. In Ahmedabad municipality, the house in Vasant Chowk and Lal Darwaza where Sardar Patelji stayed as a municipal corporation chairman is shut. It has weeds. It's dilapidated. Who runs the municipality in Ahmedabad? And why have they not opened it? The Sardar Vallabhai Memorial Trust Chief Mr. T.S. Desai said the BJP wants political mileage. Nothing else. Otherwise they would have taken care of the
Kesavan,
and they are complete antithesis.
Mr. Kesavan, I didn't want to do this.
Mr. Patel stood for unity.
I didn't want to do this.
Mr. Patel was not. Mr.
I did not want to do this, but and 1 second. I did not want to do this, but now I will. I say tonight that your party is obsessed. And when your party was running the government, you were obsessed only with one dynasty. And that is the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty. 27 out of 58, there was an RTI application. And by the way, I'm only putting a point in and opening the debate. RTI query November 2012 said, how many of central government schemes bear the name of Indira Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru and Rajiv Gandhi? It turned out that more than 50% of the schemes had the names of Indira Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru and Rajiv Gandhi. Only 1 out of 58 bore the name of Sardar Patel, which means 0.45% is Sardar Patel, 50% plus is Nehru Gandhi family. Of course you belittle Sardar Patel. Opening up the debate from the other side is Meenakshi Lekhi. Meenakshi Lekhi, please. Meenakshi Lekhi wanted to come into the debate on this, please. No, you don't dominate the debate. You can dominate the debate intellectually, but you cannot dominate the debate in terms of the time that you take. Thank you. Meenakshi Lekhi is opening the debate from the other side. Meenakshi Lekhi. Meenakshi Lekhi's rebut, please.
My point is very simple. The legacy of Sardar Patel is the geographical entity that we call today as India, a nation, is the biggest contribution that Sardar Patel made to this country. And only one state which was left to Nehruji, we know the mess he created in Jammu and Kashmir. And under those circumstances, all that they keep talking about is 1951, the gentleman expired. So we never got time from 1951 to 1991 to recognize him. And 1991, let me tell you, if we go back to the history, in 1991, the person who headed the then Congress was someone who was a non-Gandhi family, Nehru family, Skian. He was P.V. Narasimha Rao, whose dead body was not permitted in the precinct of Congress party itself. Now, dynastic politics which India has witnessed over 67 years is the contribution which Nehru family has given to this country. And the only way they recognize Gandhi also is by the notes which get its figure and the bust of Gandhiji. When it comes to observing the principles, I don't know which principle is being observed. Coming back, that 31st October is also the death anniversary of Mrs. Gandhi.
Yeah.
No denying that. And recognizing Mrs. Gandhi as a martyr, I think is incorrect because she did not die for the cause of nation. But she died due to the wrong policies and bad policies which she pursued. At the same time, any prime minister of a democratic country who has died is condemnable, because I may want to send somebody to jail for the wrongdoings, but I don't want anybody to be assassinated, and especially the prime minister of my country. I don't think that's the right way to deal with even the wrongdoers. At the same time, 31st October is also a memory which sends shivers down the spine, because that was the time for genocide of Sikhs, because only Sikhs who died and nobody else died, which they keep repeatedly saying that it was a riot, 84 riots. I don't think it was a riot, because in riots, both sides suffer damages, and those damages could be less or more on each side. With all these things coming forward, I think a day to celebrate unity and integrity of India had to be commemorated, and somehow in the history, in the realm of how the country progressed post-independence,
now why is
everybody's contribution was diminished.
No, Question is,
No,
why is the
because
Congress touchy?
politics.
No, question
You
is,
see,
why is the Congress party touchy?
the
I'll tell you why the
Congress-
Congress party is touchy. The Congress party is touchy
No.
because it does not want anyone else referred to in our country's history. 1 second, Mr. Kesavan, opening up the debate.
No,
Let's get
no.
others in. Kumar Ketkar. One second. Kumar Ketkar. Why is the Congress party touchy? Is the Congress party touchy?
I think Congress party is touchy.
Why is that? Why are they touchy?
That I don't know. I'm
Well,
not
obviously
insider
you know.
of the Congress, but
Well,
Congress party is definitely touchy. And
Touchy about
Bharat Ratna
what?
was touchy about quoting the legacy of Vallabhbhai Patel, and obviously it has been belated. So I can
no,
understand
not
they
at
being
all.
touchy.
Oh. So it's not about Patel versus Indira. They just don't
I
want.
am not concerned with who decides the Bharat Ratna, and I am not concerned with how and why Congress is touchy about it, because I am not aware of what the policies are of the Congress party or about Bharat
I think
Ratna.
you're being diplomatic.
I am not diplomatic. I am
Your-
not aware
your-
of why Congress
Your
party is
policy
taking
is
this
very
position.
simple, Mr.
How would I
Kesavan.
know?
No, one second. Meenakshi,
How would I know in the first
Denigrate,
place?
deplore, and undermine
No,
everybody
please.
else's efforts except Nehru family.
Exactly.
Arnab, you know,
Exactly. As if
Lekhi made a
Mr.
very
Kesavan,
unfortunate-
as if
Lekhi
Mr.
made a
Kesavan.
very-
No, Mr.
Lekhi
Kesavan,
made a
I can
very
prove to you.
statement on the Prime Minister.
Mr. Kesavan, I can
Lekhi
prove
made a very
something to you.
unfortunate Statement on the assassination of the Prime
Mr.
Minister.
Kesavan, Mr. Kesavan, I can prove to you. I can prove to you that the All India Congress Committee, when it was in power, has always tried to give the impression only of one thing. And that one thing is that there are three people who have contributed to the growth of modern India. The first is Jawaharlal Nehru, the second is Indira Gandhi, and then there's Rajiv Gandhi. And everybody else is incidental. That's the point. I mean, that's why the Congress party is touching
Sonia
this.
Gandhi.
But let's get Sankarshan into the debate. Sankarshan, what do you think? Why is the Congress party touchy?
Well, I mean, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? I mean, the party's attentions have remained seduced on sort of eulogizing one family for far too long. I mean, you know, the BJP has taken Sardar Patel away with such ease from the Congress party. You know, today, in the public perception, he is an icon being celebrated by Narendra Modi and his ilk, because the Congress seldom celebrated him. It's the truth. I mean, Sardar Patel was a congressman. He was never a BJP person. If you read your country's history, he was sort of deeply opposed to the RSS's policy. But the Congress has given him away.
Exactly. And what is the objectivity the Congress party has vis-a-vis its own leaders? No,
Even the BJP's realization of greatness of Vallabhbhai Patel comes quite late. Jansangh was born in 1915,
Very
BJP
late,
was
yes,
born in
yes, absolutely.
1980, and I don't remember Narendra Modi celebrating Vallabhbhai Patel birth anniversary in Gujarat in last 14 years. In last 14 years, where is Gujarat celebrating?
you're saying that Mr. Modi, you're saying that Mr. Modi is emphasizing on Patel more to snub the Nehru Gandhi family.
No. Basically to politicize the issue and snub Nehru Gandhi family. I have no interest in doing that.
Meenakshi Lekhi.
Because BJP has not celebrated Vallabhbhai Patel's birthday till they started coming to...
Fair enough. I mean, as a political
Mr.
tactic, that
Gandhi.
works. Fair enough.
It is not just politics. I think commemorating the great deeds of our national heroes is what decides the future of a nation. And if we don't do that, we
Arnab, I
can't
need to
continue
comment.
as a nation, because nation is an idea.
No.
And so far as Sankarshan made a statement about Sardar Patel being opposed to BJP because BJP did not exist, RSS,
BJP,
then I
RSS.
think let me correct him. If we
The
have
RSS,
to,
I said. I said the RSS.
He said the RSS.
Sir,
I said the RSS.
Okay, Mr. Okay, Sankarshan ji, let me complete. Okay, RSS, but I'll read out the statement which he made about the RSS in 1949, 1948. 8th of January 1948, he made the statement that in the Congress, those who are in power feel that by virtue of authority, they will be able to crush the RSS by danda. You can't support an organization and you can't do it. Moreover, danda is meant for thieves and dakus. Use of danda will not help much. After all, RSS men are not thieves and dacoits. They are patriots. They love their country. This is one statement. The other is
I need to comment.
Yeah,
Nehru
one sec.
himself
Rebut.
invited
rebut
RSS to the Republic Day parade in 1963.
No, rebut's coming in Mridula
Sardar
Mukherjee.
Patel died in 1961.
No, one second.
48 to 49 when RSS was banned. At that point in time, Sardar Patel was alive and he wrote to Guru Govilkar that this was wrong and all of you are
Lekhi, Miss Lekhi, 1 minute. No, 1 minute, Miss Lekhi, the question is, no.
What did Patel say? Patel attributed it to Savarkar's ideology, Hindu Sabha and RSS. You creating atmosphere. So she is quoting only 49. She is not quoting after Gandhi's assassination.
Yeah.
Please, Arnab.
Exactly.
No, 1 second.
September 11, 1948.
On putting 1949.
No, let me complete. I never got a chance. On September 11,
what he wrote to
1948.
I'll read that.
No, yeah, let me read. I have it. We don't need to learn history from the BJP. On September 11, 1948, Sardar Patel wrote to Golwalkar, the RSS speech is communal poison craze
when 1963 Nehru told
distributed sweets
attend
and the RSS distributed sweets and the assassination of Gandhiji. These were the words of Patel.
Nehru was
the RSS distributed sweets
celebrating
on the assassination of Gandhiji. This is what he wrote, and he wrote the same to Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, who was the founder of the Janasangh. He said, as a result of the activities of the atmosphere created in the country by the RSS, Gandhiji was assassinated. How can you forget these statements of Mr. Patel?
And then
how can you forget these?
Okay, let me tell you, forget Sardar Patel.
My volume is turned down, I can't hear myself.
Mr. Kesavan, restrain yourself, please. Restrain yourself, please, for a minute. 3 panelists haven't spoken yet.
I was cut.
RSS
Arnab, I was cut twice. To another speak. This is not the way to frame a debate.
Mr. Kesavan, just a minute, 1 second. Meenakshi, don't dominate. Meenakshi, just a minute. I am now, 1 second. There are 2 issues which have emerged here now, so far in the debate. The Congress party denies belittling Sardar Patel till now. They haven't answered that point yet. And no, 1 minute. No. The BJP hasn't answered. Mr. Kesavan, allow me. The BJP hasn't answered a very simple question. Have they discovered Sardar Patel now? Because as Mridula Mukherjee says, let Mridula Mukherjee answer. Mridula Mukherjee is of the view.
You asked me a question before my line got
Mr.
cut.
Kesavan, I am asking someone else.
Congress party. No. The line got cut. You said the Congress party doesn't celebrate. Do you know a magazine which you have called Sandeshan? Do you know what happens on the birth anniversary and death anniversary of all the leaders across the country? It's celebrated.
Mr. Kesavan, now I will say this to you again. And Mr. Kesavan, I say this to you again and I hold my ground while I am saying it. And my point to you, Mr. Kesavan, very simple. I know it embarrasses you. I know that it is uncomfortable for you. I know that it is extremely uneasy for you to realize that what you did for all these years, there are 3 founding fathers or 3 founding members of the independent India, Rajiv Gandhi, Indira Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru. Everybody else, including Lal Bahadur Shastri, Narasimha Rao, all the others are incidental. As far as Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is concerned, now I did not want to do this, but I'll do it. 1 second. As far as I want you to call up Sonia Gandhi after this debate. 1 second. And I want you to ask Sonia Gandhi one question. No, 1 minute, Mr. Kesavan, please do this for me today. Ask Sonia Gandhi. Ask Sonia Gandhi today. Okay? If you have the courage to, call up Sonia Gandhi right after Newshour and say that, Miss Gandhi, is it true that even on the 125th anniversary of the Congress party, on the 28th of December, note down the date, 28th of December 2009, when you were speaking about who's played what role in the building of modern India, you kept talking about Nehru, Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi, and ask her that is it true that your reference to Sardar Patel was in one sentence along with, you know who? She said Sardar Patel, Maulana others and many others across the entire country also helped.
Let me answer.
Ask
Sonia
Gandhi if this is true.
To the letter. No, I am telling you.
Ask Sonia Gandhi, is this true?
Raise the question.
And you can ask Sonia Gandhi that after you took this position, how can I go on national television and say that we did not belittle Sardar Patel?
Have the civility to listen. Please revert back to the letter Srimati Sonia Gandhi wrote to the Prime Minister Manmohan Singh on August 2012. Srimati Sonia Gandhi said No, let me complete, sir. Srimati Sonia Gandhi wrote to the Prime Minister saying, besides the father of the nation, scale down all the birth and death anniversaries of all the Prime Ministers. That is what she wrote.
And second question. I'm also asking you. I am also asking you another question. I will remind you tonight of how unfair that you have been in the writing of modern Indian history, that the next generation of this country will not even know the contribution of people like Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Mr. Kesavan, we don't want that stilted history. Mr. Kesavan, accept the facts. Mr. Kesavan, two questions to you, please listen. And it will be, as I always say, it is instructional. It will be good for the Congress party to learn the art of listening, Mr. Kesavan. Listen to me. Listen to me, Mr. Kesavan. For God's sake, listen to me, Mr. Kesavan. I appeal to your democratic instincts, if there are any, for you to listen to me, Mr. Kesavan. 1 minute, Mr. Kesavan. 1 minute, Mr. Kesavan.
You shoot a question and
Mr. Kesavan, there are 3 panelists who have not got a chance to speak, not because of me, but because of you tonight.
You never let us answer.
Mr. Kesavan, I will ask you the questions you answer. Mr. Kesavan, listen to me. Mr. Kesavan, listen to me.
Why don't you take cognizance of that?
Oh,
you
Mr. Kesavan.
Fancy statement.
Oh, Mr. Kesavan.
BJP panelist. Why don't you let us answer?
Okay, so Mr. Kesavan.
Be a neutral anchor.
Mr. Kesavan, thank you very much.
I don't know whether my volume is turned down.
No, your volume is loud enough. First of all,
yeah.
You see, one second.
So let us answer.
So Mr. Kesavan,
have the civility, have the democracy.
Now, have you finished? Can I say something? Can I say something?
Let us speak. No, you just speak. You don't let others speak. It's a monologue with you.
Mr. Kesavan, have you finished now? Can I say something?
You don't let others speak.
There you go again.
No, you should let us speak. You asked us, you asked the question, you should let us speak. You posed
Mr. Kesavan, you have to... Mr. Kesavan, please listen to me for a minute, please.
You don't...
Mr. Kesavan, every time I say listen to me, you say the debate is not about you, the debate is this. And now I will say something, Mr. Kesavan. And I insist on saying something. 1 second, Mr. Kesavan, and don't just, if your party has instructed you to come on the Newshour and just keep talking so that nobody else is heard, then I think that's a self-destructive strategy. And now the point is this. I want to know how many people, I want to know the contribution of Indira Gandhi in the event called the emergency. I want to know how much of Indian history. I want to know how much of Indian history talks about great people like Surya Sen. How much of Indian history talks about great people like Bhagat Singh. How much of Indian history talks about great people like Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. And is there no greatness beyond the Nehru Gandhi family dynasty? And that's a fact tonight, but that's not the question alone. The question that Mridula Mukhrjee asks tonight is also relevant. And the question that Mridula Mukhrjee asks is also relevant. And I'm now going to Mridula Mukhrjee. Can we have her on the screen, please? Ms. Mukhrjee, you accuse the BJP of trying to appropriate the legacy of Sardar Patel. Right, 1 second. You accuse the BJP of trying to appropriate the legacy of Sardar Patel to pit him as a rival to Nehru. Your argument seems to indicate that the BJP is building up Sardar Patel because it wants to use Sardar Patel as a figurehead to take on the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty. Elaborate your point.
Right.
In the context of the debate we've had so far, then we'll get rebuts. To Hartosh and to Mr. Jha, my apologies for not coming to you so far. Yes, Mridula Mukhrjee.
Well, I think Meenakshi Lekhi already has elaborated that, because very soon the debate descended into, when she was talking about Sardar Patel, she said he brought all the states together and the one that Nehru was looking after, he made a mess. And it went on and on like that. In fact, I'm so sad that in the name of celebrating an icon, who I agree is one of our finest and has indeed not got what he deserves, we are actually descending to this level. I feel sorry as a citizen, but I feel even sorrier as a historian. How are we ever going to carry the legacy of our entire freedom struggle, as you said, Surya Sen, Subhash Bose, Sardar Patel, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Mahatma Gandhi and countless others in a fair and objective manner, if it all gets so politicized in this manner, please leave our history alone. You can fight your political battles on other grounds. Is it necessary to drag all our great leaders into this? In this kind of ridiculous way? I shudder. I want to close my ears when I hear the levels of the debate. People talk about the RSS and, you know, I mean, everybody picks up one quotation from here, one from there. I don't care. I know that Sardar Patel did ban the RSS after Gandhiji's murder. I want to understand why he did that. I don't care. You pick up half a quotation, half a sentence. I could give you 20 sentences in return. And we cannot argue. I cannot debate with rabble-rousing politicians over quotations.
There was no evidence.
Can you let me speak, please? Did I interrupt you?
Okay, Meenakshi Lekhi, let her complete. Meenakshi Lekhi, let her complete. One second, Meenakshi Lekhi, Miss Lekhi. Miss Lekhi, she's coming late to the debate. One second, Miss Lekhi, just a minute. Just a minute.